Okay, so here we go, guys. Top of turn 3. The Germans are continuing to make a big press up through here. The smoke's cleared out, so we're finally going to be able to maybe see some stuff unless they put more smoke down. In the center, we did a little bit of damage. Bailed, destroyed, pressed through. These guys remain dug in on the objectives. Over here, bailed out a tank. We lost one in the end of the last turn. We did destroy a small one there. Fired a Stern Tiger twice with no effect. Kind of undecided on this side what's going to happen, so we're basically holding. They're pressing in the center. We're advancing this way, holding here. We're definitely advancing massively on the left side. They don't have a lot to hold over there, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. They do have some tanks held in the tree line, but we'll see what goes on there. This side could break. It's a little fragile, but we do have a lot of layers. So we got objective held. We have extra reserve. We have a screen here. We have some studs here. So a nice armored front. A little weak here. But the advantage is we have this massive area that the tanks actually can't cross. So right now that's our main ally over here. So we're using the terrain to our advantage. So we'll see what happens here. Let them finish up their movement, and we'll join them in shooting.
Moving these guys here, 12 inches.
Give you guys a rundown of what's going on. These are all.
Oh my! Well, you're first there. I told. What do I do?
So you'll be at least 2 inches away from the guy?
Are we good enough?
Gonna roll to dig these both in, or they just...
Dig in those? Yeah, what are we looking for?
3.
No, they're not dug in.
And this one?
Horrible rolling. That's not good. At this juncture, not good. The reason it's not good is because all these guys that come around, they would benefit from having bulletproof cover, and with machine gun shots, you're going to need 6s, and basically 6s to hit them again, but now when they're not dug in, you're not going to need that second roll, so that is not good.
This infantry platoon double team.
Yeah, I know.
That guy's it? Okay. So by that he means they move twice their normal distance. It's great because they get to go faster. The disadvantage is you get twice as many shots at them. So with machine gun shots, potentially that could be very bad. Artillery templates, if they hit them, actually get to hit them twice as many. So again, you're basically re-rolling to hit. So that potentially could be bad. The real thing is the machine guns. Now the reason they're doing that is because they're actually running a screen up here now. So they're relying on us concentrating fire on these guys that are in our face, as opposed to the guys that are moving stealthily behind. So we'll see what happens here. I'm thinking we're probably going to go for an assault here, and then use the rockets to punish those guys that double move. So that would be the time when you want a Stern Tiger to go off. But we've seen so far 4 shots. It's only went off once. So statistically, it's going to go off maybe 1 out of every, or maybe 2 out of every 6 times. So I should be due for a roll next turn. So we'll pick it up in the assault step if there is one. Okay, so we're in the German shoot phase 3. Stern Tigers failed to go off. Nebel failed to go off. Pack 40 failed to go off. So I did nothing. But we did manage to bail one here. The Stugs in the middle did a fantastic job. They blew up 1, blew up 2, blew up 3, blew up 4, blew up 5 tanks. Bring it over here. Over here we continue to make the big push forward. Panthers tried to fire here, failed. Panzer IVs moved across, and the Marauders moved up, decimated this line right here. So the Panzer IVs really don't have a lot to assault, but they're still going to bring it up. Armored cars are coming in, anti-tanks or anti-aircraft are coming in. Aircraft actually failed to show up at all this game so far. 3 turns, no aircraft, so that's fantastic for us. So we're going to see what happens at the end of this phase. Because we're at Allied turn 4, I think. Right. Planes finally came in, killed 2 Stugs there. Infantry is now pushing down over across the bridge. Cromwells are dispersing. Some Stewart snuck up. They're trying to pressure this objective right here, so we don't have a lot on it. Over here, American side's kind of collapsing. They did spring their M10s. There's a lot of tank clustered up here, so this has got to disperse here really quickly. We're pushing through the center pretty fast. The center's pretty much collapsed in terms of tanks, so we'll see what, this is kind of a critical turn. We're getting near the end of the game. We'll see what happens here. If we're able to hold here and press there, I think we'll be able to get on that objective before they'll get on this one, so we'll see what happens at the end of this phase.
Pretty good though, considering that.
So you guys are just kind of joining, we're kind of going to wrap the game up here. I think we're at the end of turn 4, Germans are playing. Basically, I'll give you a recap what's going on. A little bit of damage down here, they're holding strong. We sent over some reinforcements, not required, they're holding strong. These guys started to pressure, but kind of ran out of steam. They got pinned, so they need to motivate. Lost here, bailed. They're going to motivate, but pinned here, so basically this got stopped is what we're talking about. Here, Germans went in, assaulted, pretty good assault, failed to motivate, so they actually had to back out. Over here is just a huge mess going on. We're still sorting it out. They did lose a few tanks, lost a couple of Panzer IVs, kind of a trade. That's the most infiltration, I think, that we got on that side. They sort of came down a little bit on this side and infiltrated up to here. These guys sort of hung out the game. Yeah, same as those guys. Yeah, a lot of guys just holding objectives. Priests were back there firing their bombardments.
Dead tank platoon.
Yeah, a dead tank platoon in the center. That's as far as they got. So basically, yeah, it's a lot of armor smashing in the center. So we're just going to see what goes on here. This is not really going to resolve anything in the game other than a lot of casualties. So we'll see what. I'll give you a redux at the end.